If you asked anyone a few years ago what would be a big Hollywood franchise, no one would say Jumanji, but here we are. Jumanji Welcome to the Jungle was a surprise monster hit, coming in at over 900 million worldwide, and Sony was quick to capitalize on it, and now just 2 years later, we have Jumanji the Next Level. So is Sony able to continue to build up this new franchise, or are they just chasing lightning at a bottle? The Next Level starts a few months after the previous movie, with the group having graduated and moved on to college. Not wanting to interact and hang out with the group, Richard breaks out what was left of Jumanji, puts it back together, and re-enters the game. This leads to his friends having to go look for him and re-enter the game, as well as accidentally bringing in Richard's grandfather Eddie and his old friend Milo. From here, the story takes a similar approach to the last one, where they are given a quest to retrieve an artifact, stop the bad guy, in order to leave the game. I will say that while the initial setup in the game is very similar to Welcome to the Jungle, the interactions with Martha and Fridge trying to explain how the game works to Eddie and Milo worked really well. I felt that having some as experts as well as having newcomers makes for some good chemistry, and as clearly shown here. Another part of the movie that I thought was an upgrade from the last one were the action set pieces, with some highlights being the scene with the mandrills and the scene involving the Rock and the whole town. Lastly, I thought the setup for a possible next movie was very nice, assuming what they teased comes to fruition. If that is the case, then Jumanji 4 would actually make it a full circle back to the first Jumanji. The Next Level does improve upon a lot from Welcome to the Jungle. However, it does fall short in some areas. One of the problems with Welcome to the Jungle was the villain was uninteresting and was just there more as an obstacle. Well, it's the same here. The villain here, played by Roy McCann, really does not do anything special, and this is something they really have to fix for the next one. While the main focus of the movies have been the group, these movies can't really be great without a great antagonist, and that is still something that is lacking. For the writing, one thing I noticed was that the characters seem to get themselves into stupid situations, to waste lives like it's nothing. This is so that the stakes are higher at the end, when most of them only have one life left. But that does not feel earned, and it did bother me throughout the movie. Also, while the acting overall is solid, there are some scenes where Dwayne Johnson, who has to act like Danny DeVito, does not do a good job, or does not try at all. It does not take you out of it, but it is something you pick up on. Jumanji the Next Level, for the most part, improves upon its predecessor, even if it retreads some of the same steps. The execution is solid and will keep you entertained throughout the runtime, while also making you look forward to the next one. If you're looking for a movie to see in the theaters over holidays, The Next Level would be a good pick. Final rating, 7.5 out of 10.